The Focusrite Scarlett range of audio interfaces is the best selling in the world right now, according to Focusrite. And the Clarett is its older, larger, more powerful sibling. The price point suggests which one is better, but what are the differences and can we hear a difference for ourselves? Hi, I'm Ed of edthorn.com, here to help you make the most of your home studio. Now, straight out of the block, I can tell you that the Clarett is a better sounding interface. Stick around till the end of the video when you can hear audio examples for yourselves on acoustic guitar and vocals. Now, I'm not going to list all the similarities between the Focusrite 2i2 and the Clarett 2 Pre-USB. That would be time consuming and boring. The differences are much more interesting and I suspect that's why you're watching the video. I will link the similarities in the description below and we're going to talk about a few of the similarities in reference to their differences. The Clarett 2 Pre costs £299 or $439 roughly. I'm not quite sure why it's more expensive in the States compared to the Scarlett, which is £140 to £150 or $160. The Clarett can record a frequency response between 20 and 35 kHz compared to the Scarlett's 20 to 20 kHz. The Clarett has an extra 1 decibel of input gain range at 57 decibels compared to the Scarlett. Now this confuses me slightly because there are other audio interfaces in between these two devices, such as the SSL2, which has 62 decibels of input gain, and the Audient ID14 that has 66 decibels. I'm not quite sure why Focusrite haven't geared the Clarett for having more, or at least to compete with these other devices. However, where the Clarett quietly stands above the Scarlett is in the quality of its converters. The Clarett converters boast a higher maximum input level of plus 18 dBu versus plus 9 dBu on the Scarlett, a larger dynamic range of 119 decibels A weighted versus 111 decibels A weighted, and a lower noise floor by 1 decibel. Now, I'm not an electronic engineer, so I'm not going to go into the science behind these details, but fundamentally what this means is that the Clarett has considerably more input gain headroom, and it can process higher input levels before clipping and distortion at the point of digital conversion. The Clarett, although USB powered, does require a mains plug to be connected to use the 48 volts phantom power. It boasts 16 channels of MIDI I/O and is also ADAT supported, meaning you can connect another 8 channels and record at 48 kHz or 4 channels recording at 96 kHz. It also has 2 extra jack outputs for a secondary set of monitors or alternative routing, which can be set up through the Focusrite Control app. The Clarett boasts a loud 115 decibels of headphone output, compared to only 104 on the Scarlett. Now, when recording with the Scarlett and not using direct monitoring, I could get a good balance. However, when I engaged the direct monitoring function and had to balance the level with my DAW output, I couldn't get enough volume that I was comfortable with my Sennheiser HD300 Pro headphones. The Clarett, however, has plenty of spare headroom and I could get a good balance. And finally, the Clarett comes with some extra plugins on top of what you already get with the Scarlett, which is already quite an impressive bundle, including a Brainworks Focusrite endorsed plugin suite, which serves to emulate the Focusrite ISA 110 EQ and ISA 130 dynamic modules. Right, let's dive into the computer and compare how these two devices sound on acoustic guitar and vocals, both with and without air mode on. And I've also recorded the same audio through my Apollo Twin, so you have another reference. So just on the guitar there, the Clarett has a much more open and spacious sound. It seems fuller and juicier. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, in isolation, the difference might not seem that big, but if you compound that across multiple tracks, the difference is going to really stack up. You gave me life for my creation, lit the fuse, now I am burning. You gave me life for my creation, lit the fuse, now I am burning. You gave me life for my creation, lit the fuse, now I am burning. You gave me life for my creation, lit the fuse, now I am burning. Gave me life for my creation, lit the fuse, now I am burning. So what do you guys think? Can you hear much of a difference? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. To compare the Focusrite Scarlett against 9 other audio interfaces in its price range, click on this video here. Alternatively, YouTube will make another suggestion for you here. In the meantime, if you've found value in this content, please consider liking and subscribing. Stay tuned for another episode. Product reviews coming out every Tuesday. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next one.